Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to do a first impressions demo coverage of DeckRX from Meteorbyte Studios. It's described as a deck building racing game. Race and card battle your way for immortality as you unlock new cards, cars, pilots, and handcrafted racetracks on different planets. Designing your racing strategy, build up your deck, combo your cards, and survive to the finish line. So I used to do a demo day every Tuesday when I was writing a lot more, but I decided I wanted to try to move it over to YouTube, and I thought this would be a great game to start with. I love deck builders and I love roguelite styled games, and this kind of fit both of those. From the screenshots that I've seen, it looks kind of like a board game of sorts. And you play your cards to go faster or slower, get around the turns, and it's a race against AI controlled people. So we'll go ahead and load a new game here. We start with a default of two options, Lieutenant Eagle or Locust, and they both have their own stats, as you can see here. Locust has less health, the same speed. So we'll just go ahead and start with Lieutenant Eagle. And we'll start our run. I love the way that the stuff's loading in there, and the colors and the cityscape underneath, that all looks really cool. And there's even a Jumbotron here with our people. So it looks like we get a bonus card here. I did play just the tutorial to get an idea, so this video wasn't entirely ran off the rails. So it's given us a bonus card for finishing a race. So let's do the barrel roll. I think it'll help us get around curves a little bit better, give us the +2 evade, and it just hurts our speed 1, and the energy cost is only 1, so we'll go ahead and choose that one. And we gain 3 speed, and we get to choose an additional effect. Let's just go ahead and get a 4th speed in there. And you can see you can rotate the board, move around the board. It gives us route previews. Right now we're located at the back, and it shows us kind of where we're making it based on the speed that we have currently. So we're going to play our cards here. We obviously want more speed to make it further. With us grouped so closely together, I want strength in case we do get in a clash with someone. These other cards don't really do anything for us right now. The brake would slow us down. Stunt is for drifting, but as you can see, we're not at any curves yet. That would need the drift. So go ahead and execute our turn here. It shows our piece moving, and now we're watching other players play. And I like the way it looks like a board game and it plays kind of like a board game of who can make it around the fastest, as the laps are only 1. So these two actually just got into a fight, and one of them took damage if they didn't have a shield or anything on. And now these two are in a fight. So we have this arrow here. It means it is a curve, but that we don't have to slow down for it, and we're not going to take any damage. So we'll go ahead and throttle, and we'll do it again. And so it's showing us the right here is where we're going to make it, and we have this 0 energy card, Ace Handling, that lets us draw 2 and choose 1. And there we go, that's our turn. Now we're watching the others take turns here. These two... Okay, so his vehicle actually has like a strength buff, which is how he beat us in the clash there. You can see that they all kind of have their own ability, like this guy is maximum push, which I believe gives him extra speed over what we have. So right now we're hitting 3 different turns. We have 2 drifts, so we'll be able to ignore 2 of these, but the third one's definitely going to hit us. And I gave us a strength in case we ran into someone again. And you can see that this person's actually about to die. And we ended up beating him in a clash. And so we've got 4 hard turns in a row. So we're going to want this evade and this drift both to try to avoid as much damage as we can. And we should also check out the ace handling and see if we can get another drift. So we'll go ahead and play that, and that's going to negate as much damage as we can, and it's also going to get us forward. I'll turn the screen here so we can watch the Jumbotron, because I think that's one of the coolest features that the devs were able to pull off here. Okay, so now we got green arrows. We're good to go around these as fast as we can. So we'll go ahead and throttle. And I didn't notice that we were actually maxed out on our speed, so I kind of wasted some cards there. Right now we're out in first, so we're doing pretty good here. So right now we've got 2 turns. So we'll play the stunt, and we'll play the break. Which now I wish I didn't play the break. I could have gotten further and gotten that drift, and we would have been good through it. We now have a person with only 1 health and one with 2 health, so we might get to see a death in this run. So we've hit another spot here where it is 4 different turns. So I think we're definitely going to take some damage here, but we'll see what we can do. There we go. Since we're out in first, I kind of still want to keep our speed going. Okay, so we don't have any turns here, so slowing down is something that we shouldn't be doing. So all of these kind of slow us down, and then stunt's not going to do anything for us right now. So we'll play our ace handling, and we did get another throttle there. We'll throw away that brake. And this gets us almost to that finish line, which I don't think anyone's going to be able to catch us now, but they could surprise us. And we got a way ahead bonus there. You can see it added to some of the race earnings. And then I don't really need to make any decisions here. Finish line's right there. As soon as we cross it, it should be over. And there it was. Finish first place. We got points for style. We won 2 clashes, so we got some points for that. way ahead bonus, and race positioning. So altogether we got 500 credits. We got post-race repairs done, so they were able to repair our car back to full health. And then here's the screen where we get to spend some of those credits that we got. We have 600 credits. We can order custom pieces, which is kind of like a shop that you would see in other deck builders. We can rummage in the junkyard, where they find 5 random cards, and you keep one of them. Or we can cut a card from our deck. So we'll go ahead and check the card stockpile here. So looking through each one of these, there's mines that do different things. Adding strength, all kinds of things to help a run. So using the workshop area is definitely going to be a great benefit. I'm going to go ahead and call it there. We get the basic gist of how the game plays. I did play a little bit before the video just to make sure I understood how to play so the video wouldn't be as boring. But as far as a deck builder goes, this is fantastic. Everything runs smoothly. The world looks great. And then I love the feel of it being like a single player board game. It's going to be a game that I will keep an eye out on. It looks like it's coming out in 2022 sometime, but they don't have an exact date set. Again, it's by Meteorbyte Studios. But yeah, thanks for joining the video. If you liked it, leave a like or leave a comment down below. I'll catch you in the next one.